Okay, I have started our recording. We're going to start class in just a moment now, guys, okay? Looks like most everybody is here today. Let's go ahead and get started. Before we get into our book, I have some questions. My first question is for Sabrina. Sabrina, is your microphone working? Yes, good. Sabrina, do you know how to say adverb in Chinese? Can you turn on your microphone and say it for us, please? How do you say adverb in Chinese? Adverb. ADV. What's the Chinese?
Adverb is
You forgot? Sabrina, do you know what an adverb does? No?
just say like
Let's go to Sophie. Hi, Sophie. Sophie, turn your microphone on, please, Sophie. Sophie, can you tell me how to say adverb in Chinese? Uh-oh. Sophie, do you remember what an adverb does? Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Sophie forgot too. Sienna, please help us. Sienna, how do you say adverb in Chinese? Adverb. Remember, adverb is a kind of word. It's like an adjective, but it doesn't describe nouns. It describes something else. Sienna, do you know? What does an adverb describe, Sienna?
adverb describes a verb.
Boom, she got it. What? Everybody say it for me. An adverb describes a verb. An
An
adverb
adverb
describes
describes
a
a verb.
verb.
Adverb describes the verb.
Good. And there's many ways it can describe a verb. It can describe how the verb happens, where it happens, when it happens, how much of the time it happens. There's many ways it can describe a verb, okay? Does everybody understand? Okay, take out your English module and open to page 2 of lesson 29. It looks like this. Do you see it on my screen? All right, this page is talking about our friends' adverbs. Now, it's a little easy to confuse adverbs and adjectives because both of them are describing words. But the difference is an adjective describes a noun and an adverb describes a verb. Now, today we're going to talk about adverbs. So I really need your help to finish this page, okay? Because I don't know about adverbs. Maybe I'm not so good. I need your help. Let me make it a little bit bigger for us. And let's let Olivia into the classroom. All right. Great. So let me just adjust my picture a little bit, make it bigger. All right, now you guys know that I wouldn't lie to you. So just like I told you at the top, it says adverbs tell us more about a verb. That's perfect, right? They tell us how, when, or where something happens. They can also tell us how much. Words like very, to, a lot, a few, and many are all adverbs. So, Casper, check out this chart. We've got so many adverbs here. We've got 4 different kinds of adverbs, Casper. And in each box, we have 5 different adverbs. 4 times 5, Sean knows because he's good at math, is 20. So here in these boxes, we see 20 adverbs. 5 for how, 5 for where, 5 for when, and 5 for how much. Okay? Now let's take a look at this page. It says highlight the adverbs in each sentence. Label each adverb how, when, where, or how much. And they did an example for us. Casper, please read the example. One more time, Casper, I don't hear you. Oh, maybe his microphone is not working. How about Miffy? Miffy, please read the example. He runs. Guys, we are in class now. I need you to have your microphone and camera working. Jerry, Sabrina, Fifi, Kevin, Cindy, Miffy, Casper, and Ian, turn your cameras on now. Turn your cameras on and be ready to speak into the microphone when I call on you. Miffy, Ian, cameras on. Microphones ready. Ian, Miffy, turn your camera on and leave it on. Hello, Miffy. Can you hear me? Are you in the class, Miffy? Grace, camera and microphone on. Guys, if you're in my online classroom, I want your camera and microphone on. When I call on you to read or speak or answer a question, I want you to turn your microphone on and answer. Or just don't come into the classroom if you're not ready to do that, okay? I need everybody to participate. It's a waste of time when I call on you and you're not ready to answer. All of your classmates are waiting for you to answer, and so am I. Okay? Just like being in the regular classroom, being in the online classroom, you need to answer when you're spoken to. Casper, is your microphone working, friend? Casper, microphone, is it working? Speak into the microphone. Don't hear you, buddy. Miffy, is your camera working and your microphone working? All right, let me go to another person. Casper, try to figure out why your microphone is not working, okay, Casper? Okay, Casper? Oh, your microphone's working, Casper. Very good. Casper, read the example from the book, please. Thank you, Casper. Do you see the example, Casper? He runs quickly. Casper, I think your microphone takes a second to turn on. So what you should do is when you are ready to read, you should say, "Hello, I'm reading," and then read what you're going to read because your microphone takes like a half a second to turn on. So if you're reading short, we don't hear you, okay? Thank you, Casper. Okay, let me go back to my list here. Kevin, can you please read number 1 for us? Kevin?
We can play outside.
Good. Kevin, there are 4 words here. One of these words is an adverb. Which one is an adverb? Kevin, let me ask you an easy.
Outside.
Good. Kevin, what's the verb?
Play.
Play is the verb, so outside is the adverb. Very good, Kevin. Guys, please highlight outside. And I would like you to also underline the verb. So please underline play. Thank you, Kevin. I don't have a way to underline, so I'm just going to highlight the verbs in red and I'm going to highlight the adverbs in yellow. Okay. Kevin, thank you so much. Kevin, what kind of an adverb is outside? What does it tell us? Is it a how, where, when, or how much adverb?
Where?
Where. Very good. Please write where on the line, everybody. Please write where on the line. Just a moment, guys. I found a way to underline. I'm going to underline my verbs. I want you to underline your verbs, please, and highlight your adverbs. And we're going to write where on the line. Kevin, thank you so much for your good answers. Okay, my next reader is going to be Fifi. Fifi, can you read number 3, please? Number 2, excuse me.
I have many friends at school.
Good job, Fifi. Fifi, what is the verb? What is the verb here? Remember, the verb is the action word.
Have.
Have. Good girl. Thank you, Fifi. You're very smart. Fifi, have is the verb. Which word, and it's one of the words in this box, which word describes the verb?
Many.
Many. Good. Many tells how many or how much I have. Okay, so what are you going to write on the line?
How much?
How much. Very good, Fifi. Thank you so much. Thank you for your reading and your good answers. Okay, we're going to do one more, which is number 3. And then 4, 5, and 6, I want you guys to do at the break time, and we'll check it when we come back from the break. My next reader is Olivia. Olivia, please read number 3.
I can't come to class late.
Good girl. Good. This one has 2 verbs. 2 words are verbs here. Which ones? Come and can't. Can't come. Both of these are verbs. Please underline can't come. Okay. Good job, Olivia. Olivia, can you tell us what you think the adverb is?
Late.
Late. Very good. Please highlight late, everybody. And what kind of adverb is late, Olivia?
When.
That's right. It tells us when I can't come. Okay, everybody, take a look at the answers here for 1, 2, 3 and the example. I want you to make sure that you have underlined all the verbs and highlighted all the adverbs. Also, you wrote what kind of adverb each one is. Okay? Take a look now. If you haven't done it, do it now. At the break time, I want you, in your book, in your break time, to finish 4, 5, 6. That means I want you to find the verb. I want you to underline it. I want you to find the adverb, highlight it, and then I want you to write what kind of an adverb it is. You can check the boxes, the 4 boxes up here to know what kind of adverb it is, okay? 4, 5, and 6 is for the break time. Now, here we have writing sentences with adverbs, okay? And they tell you what kind of adverb they want you to add. When, how many, how, or where. And you can find examples of those right here. Or you can add another one. You can say a different one that's not there. I ate pizza for lunch. Ate is the verb. And look, it's in the past. Let's go ahead and underline the verbs here. Sorry. Yes, let's underline them, not highlight them. Let's underline them. I ate pizza for lunch. I have pencils. I did my homework. We can run. Okay, highlight all of those verbs. And you're going to choose an adverb that tells when I ate, how many I have, how I did my homework, and where we can run. For when, I can use any of the when adverbs here. Early, late, often, yesterday, or soon. Another when would be tomorrow, but I can't use tomorrow because here it is ate. Ate is in the past tense. Okay, so the verb that tells about when maybe has to be in the past or has to be something else. I can't use soon because soon is in the future. I could use early, late, often, or yesterday. All of those would be good, but I cannot use soon because soon is in the future and ate is in the past. Or if you want, you can use some other kind of when past tense adverb. For example, I ate pizza for lunch last week. Okay, in my example, I put an adverb, which is 2 words, last week, and it's in the past, so that's okay because my verb is in the past. You can see my adverb there. You can use this adverb, last week, or you can use any of the ones from the when box except for soon. Okay, let's look at number 2. I have pencils. And the question is asking about how many. Okay, so we need to tell about how many pencils. Here we have how much. How much is used for count or non-count? Used for non-count. Let's see. Very, two, a lot, a few, many. Some of them will work and some of them will not work. I have very pencils. That doesn't work. I have 2 pencils. That doesn't work. I have pencils too. That works. You have pencils. I have pencils too. I have a lot of pencils. That we can do. I have a few pencils. We can say that. I have many pencils. We can also say that. Or we can put a different one in that's not in the box there, but also talks about how many. I have. We could even sometimes use more than one. I have so many pencils too. Okay, here I've used 2 adverbs. I used so many and I used 2. Now, some words will not work. For example, pencils is a countable noun. 1 pencil, 2 pencils, 3 pencils. So I cannot use an adverb that's only for non-count nouns. For example, I cannot say I have much pencils. No, no, no. Much is only for non-count. For example, I have much tea. I have much water. Do you have much ice cream? But pencils is countable, so I can only use many. I can't use much. Okay? I can say a few because a few is for countable. I have a few pencils, countable nouns. But I cannot say a little. A little is for non-count nouns. Okay. Let me give you a chance to write an answer here. You can write my answer or you can write your own answer. But you have to add one adverb to each sentence, at least one. You could add more than one maybe if you do it correctly. And it has to be this kind of adverb. Okay. Number 3 and 4, I would like you to finish at the break time. So at the break time, you have 4, 5, 6 in the first part and 3 and 4 in the second part. For the first part, don't forget to underline and highlight. For the second part, please underline the verbs. Also, write a sentence with an adverb in it. If you would circle or highlight the adverb, that would be good also. I can't do that with, oh, maybe I can. Let me try to do that here. Last week, can I highlight it? Okay, I can kind of do it on my thing here, but not, doesn't look great. Okay, there, kind of did it. I can't get the last part of week. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I want to see if there are any questions about what I want you guys to do at the break time. Let's see here. Grace, Ian, Jerry, Sean, any questions? You know what I want you to do at the break time? Okay, I'm going to ask you for answers when we get back. Is that Hunter? Hunter, Iris, Kate, Cindy, do you know what I want you to do at the break time? Good. Casper, Sophie, Kevin, Fifi, do you understand what I want you to do? Okay. Olivia, Sienna, Sabrina, do you understand? Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to let you guys go now a few minutes early so you can get your work done at the break time. Okay? Come back to the online classroom at 9:30 and we'll have class again from 9:30 to 9:55. In the second part of our class, we're going to read through and correct our answers for this page, page 2. And then we're going to read again one of our DR stories that we read before, Jack and the Beans. Right? This week we're going to do this page, page 2. We're also going to do a listening spelling practice on page 4. We will do that on Wednesday. And we will also reread both of our DR stories. Okay? So nothing too exciting this week. Pretty easy class for you guys. And I have a special gift for you today and Wednesday, which is no homework. Ta-jang! No DR reading, no sentence writing. But what I want you to do is when you come to the online class, guys, I want you all to be ready. I know I keep saying this, but I feel like I have to keep saying it. When I say be ready, I mean don't just be ready with your books. Be ready with your microphone and your camera. Because if I ask, like if I'm calling you to read and I'm calling you and calling you and calling you to read and you don't answer, it's wasting our class time and it's really not fair for your classmates, okay? So make sure you have all your equipment ready to go when you come into the online classroom. That means camera and microphone and all your book stuff. Okay? Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to stop the recording and I'll see you in about 25 minutes. Get your sentences done, okay? And have your DR ready for the second part also. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.